From Kyrie Irving's Lakers dream being crushed to the Knicks subbing Karl Anthony Towns, here are the most scandalous recent NBA trade rumors. First up, fans couldn't stop talking about this player's reunion with LeBron James, but we have reports that say it might not happen. Apparently, the Mavs have no interest in Irving's Laker trade. Despite talk of a possible sign and trade with D'Angelo Russell, it seems like the Mavs just aren't ready to give up Kyrie Irving. NBA reporter Mark Stein revealed that the Dallas Mavericks are not interested in sending Irving to the LA Lakers, even though there definitely were plans to execute a trade that would send Russell off to Dallas. So why did this huge deal fall apart? Well, it turns out the Lakers couldn't hold up to their end of the bargain. They ended up in a tricky position during the offseason. Three of their players, Russell, Lonnie Walker IV, and Dennis Schroeder, are unrestricted free agents. Meanwhile, Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura are restricted free agents and can receive offers from other teams, which the Purple and Golds can then match. Now, all these players are very talented and have helped the Lakers achieve great things. In fact, you could say they've helped the Lakers turn around the season and helped them reach the Western Conference Finals. Among them, Reeves especially stands out as a player the team is planning to keep because of his amazing plays by the stretch run and the playoffs. In the middle of the final sweep, though, something became very clear. The Lakers just aren't on the same level as the Nuggets.
Jokic just gets it off in time. It's up. Oh, it's good! Of course it goes in! Jokic from downtown!
Which is why Kyrie could be a very important addition. It seems that this time, just spending all the team's offseason money and planning to bring the group back can't really bridge the gap between the Nuggets and the Lakers. But there is someone who could help, and that's of course Kyrie Irving. Why? Well, he has a massive star power for one thing.
Now here is Irving on the dance floor. Got it! Three-pointer!
I mean, the pull he has over people can't be denied. He's not just an 8-time All-Star, but has also been LeBron James' teammate when they both used to be on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back in 2016, both star players won a championship, and Irving was the one who ended up slamming the winning shot in Game 7 against the Golden State Warriors.
Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown! And the Cavaliers by 3!
So then, what's the holdup? It seems like Dallas doesn't really want to help the Lakers out and aren't really looking forward to getting Russell either, who's proved that despite being a talent to watch, there are times when he falters. Plus, in that Western Conference Finals, some noted that Russell wasn't exactly at his best. Even though the Mavs haven't exactly overperformed after acquiring Irving from the Nets, it seems like they're looking to the future and hoping for a strong pairing between him and Luka Doncic might just be the formula they need.
In the second half of that game against the Lakers, he called a couple, and here that is Irving putting him on his back
to kill it in 2023 and 2024. This has proven to be really controversial since many thought Irving's trade was written in stone. Next up, this rumor began making rounds in early May 2023 and has been set in motion by a huge NBA executive. It's about Simmons joining the Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks have a pretty solid roster. Well, except for one player, John Collins. Poor Collins has become the odd man out of the entire Hawks team, and his usage rate has slowly and steadily gone way down over the last few seasons. But now, it seems like there's one move that can revive his career, and that would be a trade. Better yet, there are some teams that have already expressed their interest. So, which teams can we expect to see Collins play for in the next game? He might join the Nets, while Ben Simmons will play for the Hawks. A report by Sean Devaney of Heavy provided a fair bit of proof for this rumor. First up, the idea for this swap was proposed by an NBA executive. He said that the Nets want to take John Collins on, but can't really move a player like him unless another person steps in to take Ben Simmons' contract. But the exec also noted that Simmons as a player makes a lot of sense for the Hawks. Fans might already be aware the Hawks need a defensive group around their point guard, Trae Young. Now, if the Nets want this trade to go through, all they have to do is convince Atlanta that Simmons is willing to play. The whole question revolves around him right now. Things could definitely take a rather interesting turn for both teams. A swap starts to make more sense once you look closely at all the details. All that's left to see is Simmons' performance in the 2023 season. But there might just be a slight chance that the Hawks will not want to gamble on his form. I mean, we've all seen what went down with that Brooklyn Nets. But despite this, it's pretty likely that Ben's talent will prove to be worth it. Before his back injury, the guy was a 3-time All-Star.
Simmons, the wraparound jam!
So if he can play at the level for the Hawks, they might just end up gaining a reputation as a very dangerous team to go up against. But now the only issue is this. John Collins' trade value has decreased. Not even the biggest Collins fan can deny that he hasn't been doing so well in the last few years. And well, when that happens in the world of basketball, your value goes down. It seems like things got pretty serious for him too, because there were rumors previously about the team planning to let him go and get a quality player instead. Yep, they're not even looking for a first-round pick. After all these years of trade rumors, it's come out that the player's asking price has dropped by a pretty big margin. So it seems like Ben Simmons could end up doing much better in the Hawks if he was traded out by Collins. I guess we'll have to wait and see if the swap goes through or not. Now, the Atlanta Hawks aren't the only team that are looking to make a big upgrade. The Dallas Mavericks are too. And you won't believe who the players of their choice are. Suns' DeAndre Ayton and Bucks' Chris Middleton. Now, the Mavs have a lot of improvements to make to their roster, but they don't really have the trade assets to do all of them in just one offseason. But regardless of their draft positioning, this team is determined to recruit the very best for their roster. A report from The Athletic revealed the shocking news that the Phoenix Suns' DeAndre Ayton and Milwaukee Bucks forward Chris Middleton are two big names that are on the Mavs' radar. Tim Cato, after revealing this, also confirmed that right now nothing's really confirmed. I mean, we don't know if either party's even interested or whether Dallas has the resources to make a successful trade. It seems like fans will have to wait till summer to find out what happens. But there's another twist in the rumor. Now, multiple league sources have also made considerations. And within those, we have players like Tim Hardaway Jr., Josh Green, and Jaden Hardy. These are, apparently, the only non-Doncic players that have clear positive value in the league. But if that's really the case, then it seems like the Mavs will be the team to watch this summer whether or not a trade for Ayton or Middleton is confirmed. Because even if you ignore that, the other team's roster shakeups could also come into play. These two players would definitely end up being huge upgrades for this team. That is, if their individual deals happen. Still though, people have been left wondering if a package of Hardaway, Green, Hardy, and the rest of their picks could get them a bigger batter package deal, like Siakam and Anunoby from the Toronto Raptors. One thing's for sure though, the Mavs need more than just one roster move to aid Doncic and Kyrie Irving, since his trade isn't going through. But only time will tell if they have enough power to back themselves before the next season starts. Lastly, this player's trade seemed to make a lot of sense, but the Knicks are no longer interested in Karl Anthony Towns. The NJ native has history with both the president and the coach of the Knicks and could also help the club in nabbing high-end talent and floor spacing. But ever since Rose took over the front office, the Knicks are dreaming a little bigger than Towns. Towns has only participated in about 50 or fewer games in 3 of the past 4 seasons and has only booked 3 playoff trips in his 8-year career. It seems like yet another trade has been called off. So from the Knicks snubbing Karl Anthony Towns to Kyrie Irving's Lakers dream being crushed, here were the most scandalous recent NBA trade rumors.